I made more than $1,200 with a single trade using Hola Prime, and in this video I'm gonna show you exactly which trade I took and most importantly why I took it. So, I'm currently inside my Hola Prime account, and as you can see I purchased a $50,000 one-step Prime challenge, and currently my account balance is a bit more than $52,000. If I keep scrolling down here you can see how my balance has increased over time, and if I go at the bottom of the page you can have an overview of all the trades that I took. In this specific video I want to focus on this trade, which was the first one that I took as soon as I purchased the account. It was a trade that I took on gold. It lasted around 50 minutes. I traded 2 lots and my total profit were almost $1,300. And now I'm going to log in inside my TradingView account to show you exactly why I took this trade and what are all the confluences and the indicators that I use to help me pull the trigger. This is my TradingView account, and as you can see this green circle is where I entered the trade and this red circle is where I closed my position. So my reasoning behind the trade is that I basically noticed that the price was going inside a range, and to be specific with you this is the 1 minute time frame, so each one of these candles represents 1 minute. Here we have a support that has formed, and here at the top we had a resistance. So basically once I saw the price went in the resistance and I saw a sign of rejection, I waited for the crossing of the EMAs, and as soon as the EMAs crossed, this was my signals to enter the trade. Not only that, here at the bottom as you can see I'm also using the TTM squeeze indicator. This is an indicator that you can get for free on TradingView, and if you're using other trading platform a lot of time it's either not available or you need to purchase it. This specific indicator combines Bollinger Band and Kelter Challenge and basically allow you to see period of low volatility where a possible breakout is about to happen. Personally, I also use it to understand the momentum of the price. So in this specific case, as you can see here, it started getting on a negative momentum, and so this was a further confirmation that the price was likely going down. Here I had a moment where there was another crossing of the EMAs, but I still decided to stay in the trade because we were in the middle of this range, and so there was still a possibility that the price will continue to go down. And in fact, that's exactly what happened. Once price got again to this support, this could have been a good opportunity to close the trade, but since the distance between the two EMAs was still strong and the momentum here on DTM squeeze was still negative, I decided to wait because there was still a possibility that this support will be broke and the price will continue to go down. But as soon as it start reversing, and as you can see here this red line on the TTM squeeze indicate that there was a squeeze going on, so that a breakout was imminent. Not only that, also the distance between the two EMAs was starting to become smaller and smaller. This was my sign that this was probably a good opportunity to close the trade with a nice profit, and looking back it was actually the right decision because as you can see after a bit of indecisiveness the price then started going up and we had a crossing of the EMA. After the squeeze there was a strong breakout and the price started going up and reach for the resistance. Probably, to be honest with you, this was a good opportunity to enter a long trade, anticipating that the price will started going up again and then hit this support level. So as you can see, these are the reason why I decided to took this trade. So basically I noticed that the price was in a range, so once we get a rejection at the support there was a high chance that price will start going down to the resistance. I saw the crossing of the EMA, I saw that the TTM squeeze was indicating negative momentum, and so I decided to pull the trigger and enter the trade. To be fair with you, this type of setup happens quite often. In this case I took it on gold, but in all the other forex pairs you can see this type of setup, and I always had really good success with them because there are a lot of confluences that basically give you confirmation, and as you can see also the risk to reward is always pretty positive. In fact, in this specific case, let's say for example that we decide to put a stop loss here just above the resistance zone, and then we move our take profit, let's say at the beginning of the support zone. As you can see, we end up with a trade that has a 2.5 risk to reward ratio, which of course is positive because it means that we don't need to win a lot of trades to still be profitable once our risk to reward ratio is of this type. Another thing that I could have done, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't do, is that once I saw this retracement of the price, I could have moved my stop loss to break even. So in this way, in case the price started going down, in the worst case scenario, I would have closed at a break even and only lost the money of the commission, but I wouldn't incurred in a big loss. Not only that, if you're somebody that is particularly conservative and maybe doesn't want to wait for the trades to develop, another thing that you can do once you find this type of setup, instead of targeting the resistance level, you could, for example, have a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. So as you can see in this case, in probably, let's say, less than 10 minutes, the price would have hit your take profit and you would have been out of the trade. So there you have it. This is how I make almost $1,300 in 50 minutes trading with Hola Prime. And by the way, if you also would like to try this offer, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. And once you get at the checkout page, if you use the discount code STKTRD, like you see right now on the screen, you are always going to receive a 10% discount on all your challenges, no matter the amount of your purchase. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and until next time, happy trades!